I just tried to do something and it just brought me to a realization, so I decided to make a video about it. Um, don't accept failure as defeat, because in my perspective, failure is just the opportunity to pivot, and find a way that works, and find a way that will lead you to the result that you want. And it is very hard not to get discouraged, especially if whatever you were trying to do was something that you genuinely really wanted to do. But within those things, I've had that happen where maybe it didn't go the way that I wanted it to, and then a different way that I didn't even think of happened, and the results that I ultimately wanted happened. And that's definitely something that has helped me over the years, because I didn't used to think like that. Whenever I used to fail at something, or something didn't go the way that I wanted it to, I definitely had defeat. I felt defeat off of it, from it. But now I have that understanding that it's just an opportunity for you to keep going and to keep trying. And when you stop trying and when you give up is when you actually are defeated. When you experience failure, it's just the opportunity for you to take what you learned and to use it for the next time that you try to do whatever it is that you try. And again, I would say this is not something that can happen overnight, or maybe it's different from person to person. But for me personally, this was something that I had to work on consistently with myself in order for me to now have that as a subconscious habit, especially being someone that didn't used to think like that. And so that is also why it's good to be open-minded, because the way that you might plan something out, you might expect it to come out and to go exactly the way that you planned it. Everything happened exactly to a T. But a lot of times, or sometimes, it really doesn't work like that, and it really doesn't happen like that. But when you allow yourself to be open-minded to different options or opportunities, different ideas, you'll see that it can really work out in different ways that you would have never expected it to. And even planning it out could be a part of the plan as well. You plan something out, it maybe failed, and then you allowed yourself to be open-minded, and another opportunity presented itself, and so you took that opportunity, which led you to the success that you wanted. Which is why it's really important to change your perspective. When you change your perspective, you can change your reality. If I was to have looked at what just happened and literally let that eat me up inside and start allowing negative thoughts into my mind because of the way that I was perceiving that situation, I would have definitely just given up, But because I have the perspective of, even when a failure happens or a mishap happens, or if something doesn't go exactly the way that I plan, I have the mindset of, this is the opportunity for me to turn this around, or this is the opportunity for me to figure out a different way to get to the results that I want to get to. Basically, I'm saying that failure is not defeat, and you do not have to allow a failure to be defeat. You don't have to perceive it in that way. You have the control to switch the way that you are viewing things that happen. You have that power to do that. And I literally used to be someone that used to think the complete opposite, and now I literally see that it works. And it also helps with, so you don't have a bunch of negative thoughts in your mind. It also helps with overthinking. it really helps with a lot, which is why I said if you change your perspective, you can change your reality. For me personally, I find it very comforting the more that I learn about the way that this world works. It is just a very comforting feeling to figure everything out.